City is the place to be for the holidays, especially if you love Christmas as much as I do. There are tons of lights and gigantic Christmas trees all around the city, pop-up shops so you can support small businesses while doing your holiday shopping, and too many iconic attractions for me to even get anywhere close to covering them all in one video. Hi, hello, if you're new here, my name is Hannah, and this video is a guide to all of the best things to do in New York City in the month of December. So let's get right into it with one of my favorites, the Bank of America's Winter Village at Bryant Park. They open every year in late October, the shops stay open until right after the new year, and the ice skating rink and other attractions are usually open until March. I think December is the best time to visit because everything there is open, the tree is lit, and the Christmas spirit is in full force. The best part is that you can skate here for free if you have your own skates, and I do have my own skates this year. I'm so excited about it. But if you need to rent the skates, you can do that. It just gets a little bit pricier, quite a bit pricier, honestly. It's between $15 to $45 an hour for skate rental. If you want to save some money, try going during the day on a weekday if you can, and it'll be cheaper. If skating isn't really your thing, you can hang out in the lodge and watch while enjoying a drink or some snacks. In my opinion though, the main reason to come here is for the holiday shops. This is the absolute best place to do some of your holiday shopping while simultaneously supporting small local businesses. There are over 170 vendors this year, which is just wild. I don't even know how they fit so many into the park, but you can absolutely find something for everyone on your shopping list. I have a whole video on my channel of last year's Winter Village, so I'll put a card to that here and a link in the description if you want more info on all of that. Also, I'll just say now, I have more in-depth videos about most of the things in this video, so instead of saying it every time, if you're interested in anything else you hear about in this video, just check the description and there might be a video on it. There probably will be. During any other time of year, I have to be honest with you, Hudson Yards is not my favorite place in the city, but all of this changes at Christmas time. The super sterile, modern vibe there just lends itself really beautifully to all these Christmas lights. The Shine Bright Only at Hudson Yards exhibit by Wells Fargo in and around the shopping mall in Bessel features 2 million lights that would span 115 miles if you laid the strings out flat, over 700 Christmas trees, huge hot air balloon displays around the square and the gardens, and the best hot air balloon of them all, the 32-foot tall centerpiece in the main atrium area of the mall. I really think that this is maybe the most beautiful light display in all of Manhattan, and I only say maybe because I'm sure there are a few that I haven't seen. But either way, that is saying a whole lot, so you should definitely make sure to carve out some time this December to go see it. This next one really might not be on your radar if you are not a tuba player or a loved one of a tuba player, but it really should be, and that is Tuba Christmas. Tuba Christmas is the most beautiful but ridiculous at the same time concert experience that you can have around the holidays, and it is completely free to attend. Even if you're not in New York City, go check out tubachristmas.com and find the closest one to you. They have them all over the place. The first time I went was actually in a small college town in southwestern Virginia, so even if you're thinking there's probably not one around you, there probably is. This year's New York City Tuba Christmas celebration takes place on December 11th at 3:30 p.m. at Rockefeller Plaza on the 50th Street side. I've attended Tuba Christmas twice in New York City now. The first time I went was in 2019 and there were over 500 tuba and euphonium players. They didn't have it in 2020 for obvious reasons, and then in 2021 it was a bit smaller, presumably due to COVID, but still, over 200 tuba players in one place playing Christmas songs. It is really just such a spectacle to see all of these musicians with their tubas and their euphoniums making music, Christmas carols of all things, in front of the Rockefeller Christmas tree. Even if you're not a musician or this type of thing isn't usually what you're into, I promise you'll enjoy this. It is for absolutely everyone. So speaking of the Rockefeller Christmas tree, even if you can't make Tuba Christmas, make sure to carve out some time to go see the tree. I'm sure this doesn't come as a surprise. It is one of the most famous Christmas attractions in New York City, but that is for a reason. You should go see it. The tree is lit daily from 6 a.m. to midnight. On Christmas Day, the tree is lit for 24 hours, and on New Year's Eve, it's lit from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Make sure to go see it sometime over the holidays, and if you want to avoid crowds, weekdays are always going to be best. I'd also recommend going at night when the lights show up better. However, I absolutely do not recommend going to the tree lighting ceremony, which is on November 30th this year anyway, so doesn't really apply to this video, but don't do that. Don't go to the ceremony. It is just not worth it. You're gonna get a better view on TV than you will in person. The holiday window displays are super fun to see, and unlike a lot of the holiday attractions around the city, they change them up every single year, so there's always something new to see each season. I personally think Macy's usually has the best windows. You can see in my video from last year that they did this whole display about Tiptoe the reindeer achieving her dream of joining Santa's sleigh team, and it was so cute. This year, they decided to expand upon Tiptoe's story by showing her spending time with all of her equally adorable woodland buddies. Macy's describes the theme as celebrating togetherness and festive nostalgia with their favorite reindeer, Tiptoe, as she visits her woodland friends to spread holiday magic and cheer. You can also see some fun window displays at many of the shops along 5th Avenue. Saks in particular always has some great displays, as well as their holiday light show, which repeats every 10 minutes between 4 p.m. and 11:35 p.m. every day. The footage you're seeing here is of last year's light show. I know, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to make it up there this year yet, but I definitely will. And you should too, because this year's light show is curated by the one, the only Sir Elton John, with a medley of his very own music. So make sure not to miss that. I'm so excited to see it. Hello, don't mind me, just wanted to interrupt myself real quick and remind you that I will be uploading 2 videos a week throughout the whole month of December, not just one like I usually do. They'll be going up on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so please subscribe for me for extra me all December, because who wouldn't want that, right? Last year, I discovered that I really enjoy ice skating, and there are a ton of places in the city to ice skate. There are the more well-known ones like Bryant Park, Rockefeller Center, Central Park, and if you're a tourist or really just want the novelty of that, you absolutely should go there. However, if you're maybe a local or you just want to go skating and you don't really care where you do it, the LeFrak Center in Prospect Park is a great option. It's gonna be a lot less crowded than the more well-known ones, it's more affordable, and it's just really nice. They have 2 rinks, one outdoor and one that is covered, and both have a beautiful view of the Prospect Park Lake. Skate rental is only $8.75 if you don't have your own, and admission is $8.75 on weekdays and $13 on the weekend. Last, but definitely not least, is Dyker Heights. Dyker Heights is a residential neighborhood in southwestern Brooklyn that is known for its incredibly extra Christmas displays, and I'm so here for it. Everyone starts turning their lights on the day after Thanksgiving, and they keep it going through the new year. Quick reminder that I always feel the need to give when I talk about Dyker Heights online is that it is a residential neighborhood and real people live in these houses that you're going to see. So just be respectful, keep your voice down, don't trespass, all that common sense stuff. Or things that should be common sense anyway. The neighborhood is the perfect backdrop for Christmas lights because it's made up of almost entirely big, beautiful single-family homes, and they really do go all out. Some of the displays are thousands of dollars worth of lights and props, and some people even hire companies to come and decorate for them. It is truly unlike anything I have ever seen anywhere else in the world. There are walking and bus tours available if you're interested in that, but I've personally never done it. I like to just go and walk around and check everything out at my own pace. This list is of course just a starting point. This is not even close to all of the things that there are to do in New York City during the holiday season, just some of my personal favorites. I really hope to get to try some new things this season as well as revisit some old favorites, and I will be documenting a lot of that on my channel. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that for me. 2 videos every week all month in December. You don't want to miss it. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Reminder to check out the links in the description for some more in-depth videos on the things mentioned in this video, and go ahead and click right here to check out last year's Tuba Christmas, and I'll see you soon.